Hello and welcome to the part of the program where we dedicate this time to answer your questions on anything to do with relationships.
That's right, and all you need to do if you want to get in touch is email us on questions@lovetalkshow.tv or get hold of us via Facebook, isn't it?
That's
Instagram
right. And usually
everything.
I start with the first question, but today the first question is for you, so go ahead.
Yes, it is. It's from Anna Maria and it says, Hi Helena, my husband had cheated on me several times and I just recently found out he cheated on me again. I gave him an ultimatum and he left the house a few days ago. He wants me to trust him again, but I don't know how to. What do I do to get him back?
Let's do it together at the same time. 3,
No,
2,
this calls
1.
for a whip. Come on.
A whip?
Yeah,
or...
a whip.
So 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Anna Maria. Your question, your last question, what do I do to get him back, is wrong. You know, I don't know about you. We are not here to tell the public what to do in a sense, oh, I would do this, so do it as well. But we want you to think a bit more about your question before you actually think about the problem. Yes, he has a serious issue with commitment, with so many things in so many levels. But do you really want a man like this back in your life? Do you really? I mean, is this what you are worth? I don't think so. I think you deserve better than that. This is what I usually say, and I stand by it. You don't need a man like this. If he cheated on you in the past and he carries on doing it, I mean, what is going on? What's happening? No, tell me.
And
enlighten us, please, because you are a man.
The question, she contradicts herself in the question because she said, I gave him an ultimatum and kicked him out of the house. What do I do to get him back? That doesn't make any sense. I think, Anna Maria, like Helena said, you need to value yourself a little bit more, and this person doesn't deserve you, right? If he left, you told him to go because he's been unfaithful to you so many times, then don't be afraid to start a life on your own, by yourself. You'll be much better off. Sometimes people think, well, I've been with someone for so long, I don't know how to be by myself anymore. You'll figure it out. You'll work it out. Don't worry. Just don't look back. Don't be afraid of what the future may hold. You'll see that you'll surprise yourself at how well you'll do.
Yes, and for those at home who say, I'm in a very similar situation and I have children, we should get back together, right? I said no. I say no, because you are telling your children that it's okay for you when you grow up to cheat, you know, and it's not okay. It's a bad example.
That's right. Now let's go for the next question. This one is from Rose and she says, I'm 46 years old and recently had my boyfriend move in with me. I've come to notice that he takes a lot of money from me that I never see again, but I feel bad for saying anything about it. In addition to that, I don't want even to sleep with him anymore. He has very bad hygiene, smokes a lot, but I feel bad bringing up this issue. I need guidance to know how to go about this.
Is that the whip or the buzzer?
Let's do the buzzer first. 3,
right, 1, 2,
2,
3,
1. Let's save the whip for now. You know,
I
Rose,
love that whip.
I think, look, you're not a teenager, right? You're 46 years old. You've moved in with this person who clearly is taking advantage of you, right? And I think you've had enough experience in life to know when someone is taking advantage of you. And if you have children, I don't know if you do, but you probably do, what would you say to your children if someone is taking advantage of them? You tell them to wake up and stop that immediately. You are the only person who can stop this. So you've moved in with someone who's taken advantage of you, you have these hygiene issues, you shouldn't even be living together. If you don't trust someone enough to know that you can trust them with what you have and vice versa, then you shouldn't be in a relationship like this. I think at 46 years old, you don't have time to be making mistakes anymore. The quicker you learn to see that this is not good for you, the quicker you can look after yourself and be available for a relationship that will be healthy. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be with someone who respects you and who loves you.
And also, in addition to what my husband just said, I mean, I'm pretty sure that you noticed that he had a problem with hygiene before you moved in with you. But there's this tendency of people thinking, oh, things will get better. No, they won't get better, because if in the period of dating, in the dating period, he's not making an effort, that's when people are at their best behavior usually, like they say, and he's not, you know, taking care of his appearance, of his hygiene and all that. Do you think he's going to do it later? No, I don't think so. And I mean, it's a bit too late now.
Well, we say it's too late perhaps with this relationship, right?
And with the hygiene, I'm talking about the hygiene.
But it's never too late for you to believe that you can be happy in love and to understand you deserve better than this, right? So don't be afraid to stand your ground and to say I deserve better, and tell him where to go.
Yeah, you made a mistake,
right?
And you don't want to live together anymore and say goodbye, friends, and we're still friends, but see you later, and take
friends at a distance.
Exactly.
Okay? All right, let's go for the final question for this week's Dear Love Talk. And it comes from someone who attended one of our seminars.
Yes.
And this person says, I'm 29 years old and I've completely given up on love. All the relationships I have had have ended badly and I've been alone for 6 years. I'm depressed, but I do want to find love. I just don't know how to, nor do I believe it can happen to me. Well, I think this is a very sad situation to be in. And the fact is we don't even know if you're a man or a woman, you don't say, but it doesn't matter. Here's what I think it's important for you to understand. A lot of people have this understanding that they are depressed because they don't have someone who loves them. And they think that finding someone who will love them will get rid of that depression. And the truth is that this is a never-ending cycle. Because if I'm looking for someone that will complete me, that will be, you know, a positive influence in my life, I'm sorry, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to look for someone who's depressed. Please understand me. If you are going through depression right now, try to understand my point of view. If I'm single and I want to move forward with my life and find someone who will complete me and be a positive influence in my life, then surely I'm not going to go out of my way to find someone who's depressed. I'm going to go out of my way to try to find someone who has, you know, stability, even if not financially, emotionally and mental stability. And unless you deal with that issue, it's very difficult for things to change. You may even find someone, but, you know, depression can take its toll on relationships. So I think perhaps you are thinking that if you find someone, you will solve your problem and the depression will go away. Perhaps you think you're depressed because you don't have love. That's not really the case. I think you need to deal with the depression on its own merit, get it out of the way, seek help, and then you'll be able to find love and believe that you can find love.
And I would even say that we would love to talk to you face to face, have a one-to-one with you. And you know, James, there are many people in this situation, many people who don't believe in love anymore and are looking for someone to make them happy, to fill the void of the soul, which no man can fill.
That's too big a burden to put on someone.
Listen, people are people. They will always let you down, even the person you love the most. They are human beings like you are. So what you're looking for is different. And we welcome you and anyone who is watching us to come and see us. It's totally free. We do this to help everyone. As we hold the seminars weekly, we do talk to many people in this situation. You are more than welcome to come along. Write to us at questions@lovetalkshow.tv.
That's it. We hope that this week's answers to your questions have been helpful. Remember, you can get in touch with us via our Facebook or via the email that Helena just mentioned. Until next week's Dear Love Talk, bye-bye.